Hey everyone, joining this, and today I'm going to be having my TBR prompt cards pick my TBR for October. So I skipped last month so I can have a random number pick my TBR, which was fun, but I would have to I have to switch out the books that I originally picked for that video for my TBR for September. But I'm going to let you guys know what books I've completed for the past couple months from my August TBR. So the first book that I quote-unquote completed in August is I swapped up one of the books for the prompts, Different Country, with Lady Daring Takes a Lover by Julie something long. I can't remember. That was a DNF for me. And another book that I picked out for the adult prompt, which is The Guardian by Nicholas Sparks, and that was another DNF for me, but this is a soft DNF like I mentioned in one of the videos that you'll see before this one, but I will pick this up when I'm actually in the mood for it. And for fantasy, I did swap it out for one of the ones I originally picked out for Prince of Song and Sea by Lindsay Miller, and I did complete this book for the fantasy prompt. So I am going to be, so usually when I do these TBR videos, I usually occasionally choose the books I would carry over to the next month. I am going to be carrying over The Queen Will Portray You by Sarah Henning, Bridge of Souls by V.E. Schwab, since it's on my fall TBR and I want to get this accomplished, and Jumper by Melanie Crowder. So yeah, these are the books I'll be rolling over to next month. And for October, I actually will try to fit the books that are on my fall TBR, even though a lot of times I'm ignoring it. But I feel dedicated with these books, so I am going to accomplish those. And you haven't seen my fall TBR video, I'll put in the corner so you guys can check it out. And of course, for this round of my TBR prompt picks my TBR, I'm having that whale that was inspired by Rachel Site. I can't, I don't know how it's actually pronounced, but I'll link her channel down below so you can check it out, since she does a low whale to determine, like, just for her TBR, so I'm actually gonna shuffle it so it's different. So yeah, I am excited to use this whale card because it was fun the first time I did it a few months ago, and I'm excited to do this again. So let's get to my TBR. So let's see here what the first one is. And another spin, of course. And yeah, I was scared for that because I was hoping to pick 5 books, which I forgot to mention. Now I have to pick 6 books, so not including my rollover. So I had to spin again for the first thing. Free pass. Okay, so it added a spin and then it got rid of a spin. That is so weird. So I'm back to 5. So yeah, let's see what the wheel says. So prompt 1, take 2. Standard. Okay, so Goodreads recommends. Okay, so usually for this I go to a specific book, like the last 5-star book that I read, which was sadly, I mean, I'm not sad about it, but I haven't had a 5-star book since Prince of Song and Sea, so I'm going to go on to my Goodreads and go to that book and go to the recommendations section, because they usually let you know what books they recommend if you like that book. So usually I do that with after I have 4 or 5-star read. So just gonna go right to last book I've read. Just want to make sure I get to that book. Okay. Few book details. Okay. So yeah, I got to Prince of Song and Sea. Just scrolling down to the recommends. Like, if you like. Oh, okay. I know it's not, some of them are not my fault, TBR. So you see, like, readers also enjoyed. Okay, Fairy Godmother is one. That'll be a good contender. Wings of Starlight, which I already read. Let's see. Are there any others? I know there's some Disney Villains books, but the ones I own is not listed, so I guess I'll be reading Fairy Godmother, which I'll go grab real quick, so I'll be right back. Okay, so here it is. Fairy Godmother by Jen Caloneta. I can't pronounce the author's name, and I apologize about it, but this is a Cinderella retelling, but it's about the fairy godmother, like how she became a fairy godmother or something like that. And they announced like the next book in the Enchanter series, which is Tinkerbell, which I really need to get my hands on, because if you guys don't know me, Tinkerbell is my all-time favorite Disney character, and I love Tinkerbell to death. So yeah, this is basically how the fairy godmother became a fairy godmother. So yeah, not fit for the fall. I mean, it has a pumpkin coach and Cinderella, so I don't know if that's kind of fitting for the fall, but at least I know that I'm really excited to add this to my TBR. Okay, so next spin. Pick, choose one. Okay, I like this one. Okay, so let's see. Most anticipated. Okay, let's see about the next one. Pet pick. I can't do pet pick because I haven't done pet pick in a while, and I usually use my parents' dog and cat for this, but we can't do that one, so I'll do most anticipated. So I just need to figure out what book I'm most anticipated. I probably will. I know usually I put my most anticipated release. Oh, wait. I know what book I can choose, because even though it was not on my most anticipated list video, because I didn't discover it until the book came out, so I'm gonna go grab it real quick. And that book is Hour of the Pumpkin Queen by Megan Shepherd, which is the sequel to Long Live the Pumpkin Queen, and I honestly didn't know this book came out until I saw it on the bookshelves, and I'm like, how did I not know this? Because I really enjoy that book so much, and it obviously would fit perfectly for the ball. And obviously, if you guys don't know, that if you haven't read the first book, Long Live the Pumpkin Queen, it's about Sally from Nightmare Before Christmas and her life after she married Jack the Pumpkin King, and the whole story goes from there. And I am just really excited to read this. This is definitely an anticipated release without, like, as soon as it got onto the shelf. So I am anticipating this book. So, like, I literally bought this. I'm like, I have to have this on my shelves, and I actually bought an ebook on it because at the end of October, beginning of November, Cam and I are going to be visiting his family for a wedding, and I want to make sure that I have this on ebook, because I know that when the first book came out 3 years ago, I've read Long Live the Pumpkin Queen within a day, and I just really enjoyed it. So I hope I have that same effect with Hour of the Pumpkin Queen. So yeah, I am really excited to read this, and it obviously fits for the fall because I love Nightmare Before Christmas. I watch it for Halloween and Christmas, and plus one of my brother-in-laws, that's one of his favorite Disney movies. So yeah, I am really excited to pick this up. Okay, so for Next spin. Standard. Okay, so. Okay, random color generator. Okay, this would be fun. Hopefully I'll find the colors that I need because of the books on my fall TBR. I know that Hour of the Pumpkin Queen was not on that list. It's because I literally just bought it and I haven't filmed the book haul yet. So I'm just going to go to random color generator. So I just hope one of the colors will fit for the books on my fall TBR. Okay, it's maroon red from what it looks like. Oh boy, that's going to be challenging because I'm trying to think if any of the books on my fall TBR would have the maroon red. So I am going to check. If not, I'll find a book that'll fit within this color. I'll be right back. Okay, so I managed to find a book that is close to have that color on the cover, but I'm like, it's on my fall TBR and it's a very hyped book and I want to get into it, which is the Pumpkin Spice Cafe by Laurie Gilmore. If you can't see, there is a little bit of maroon red on the flower bushes there, so I am counting it. So all I know about this book is about a woman whose aunt that is passing on her cafe to her, and then she runs into a local farmer or something like that, and I got from the synopsis I got a lot of Gilmore Girls vibes, like Lorelai and Luke vibes, and I'm just like, oh, that's just too cute not to mention it. And plus I got this for Christmas from my grandma last year, so I'm been trying to catch up on all the books that were gifted to me. So yeah, and with it being hyped, and they with the third book that just came out last year, and or second and third book that came out last year, and then it fourth and fifth book that is coming out this year, I want to get into it. And plus I've read a lot of romance. I just have not, I don't know what's going on with my romance reading lately. Like, I had to be in a certain mood for certain ones, so with it being the fall time, I do really want to read this. Like, even if I would read this in November, it would still be perfect anyway. So I'm really excited to pick this up because I know a lot of hyped books are either hit or miss for me. I just hope this one's a hit since I have the Cinnamon Bun bookstore on my TBR as well. Okay, so next spin. Okay, another standard. Okay, so let's see. Mood read. Okay, perfect. I'm gonna pick a book that I'm currently in a mood for right now, but I know that I can switch out if I'm not in a mood for that book. That's what makes it perfect for mood read, so I am gonna go grab that book. Okay, so I grabbed one of the sequels that have been on my TBR, and it's also on my fall TBR, which is Friends on the Other Side by Vera Strange. If you haven't read the first book, which follows Ursula and is part of the Disney Chills series, you follow a girl who makes a deal with Ursula, but then she pays the consequence for making a deal with her, and we're going to have this similar thing with Dr. Facilier here, and I am really excited to continue on with the series. It is a little creepy for middle grade, don't get me wrong, but it's very short too, so it's just been a really quick read, which I do need for trying to get out of the out brain slump that I've been struggling with since I became a mom. Okay, last spin for the final book. Oh, free pass. Okay, so I don't have to pick a fifth book. Perfect. Okay, so I was able to pick 4 books for this month, which is kind of perfect, seeing as I am trying to get out of the brain slump, and with the number of pages here, it'll be very decent for me, and plus with the rollovers. I don't try to read my build a book. I usually make up a big TBR so I can mood read, and I don't push myself to complete my TBR. But with the stack so short like this, I am like, hopefully I can accomplish this so I can get some reading done, and plus I'm not going to be filming a TBR video for November because I want to take a month off just to mood read. So yeah, I am very happy with how my TBR turned out, especially when I need a very easy TBR for the month of October. So that's all for my October TBR. If you enjoyed this video, give me a thumbs up and comment down below what books that you're planning on reading for the spooky season, because I would like to know. If you haven't already, click the subscribe button, but click the bell icon to be notified when I post new videos. Also, you can follow me on social media like Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and Goodreads, which all links will be down below for you guys. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in my next video. Bye!